Bankwright receives large volumes of mail every day. Andrew is in the Bankwright team, which receives and prepares mail for internal distribution. He deals not only with paper mail and inbound faxes, but also an ever-rising volume of electronic materials. Frank manages mail processing overall at Bankwright. Frank's goal is to get the mail to its destination and quickly correct issues with any mail that is not in good order, called NIGO mail by mailroom teams. Laura Wilson is already a Bankwright customer, and today she is submitting an instruction to open a new account. She's chosen to send her application while at home as an attachment to an email. She completed the application by hand and scanned it in from her multifunction printer. Oh, and this is a good time also to tell the bank about her new home address, so she mentions that in her email. Banking is so easy these days. Let's see how better mailroom automation helps Andrew, Frank, and others at Bankwright engage better with Laura. Laura's email and attachment are captured by the Kofax Mailroom automation solution that Bankwright recently implemented. Since installing the Kofax solution, 90% of Bankwright's transactional mail from all channels is processed automatically through a touchless process, delivered to the correct Bankwright department as a clear digital image with critical business information automatically extracted and ready for use in further processing. This touchless processing means that the majority of important mail is quickly delivered to the right department without the need for human intervention. The result is that line of business staff at Bankwright, such as Manuel in the new accounts department, can complete their work more efficiently. But in Laura's case today, the Bankwright automated mailroom has spotted that manual intervention is needed to handle an address issue in Laura's instructions. Laura's email and attachment are automatically passed to Andrew's processing queue, where he can quickly assess and correct issues with any mail that is not in good order. Andrew selects 2 checkboxes to capture that this single communication from Laura needs to initiate both the change of address and also the new account application process. Simple, 2 clicks, and both processes can now run in parallel. Next, Andrew verifies the address change, picking from Laura's email the key information needed on Bankwright's standard change of address form. All the bank systems will now be updated correctly with Laura's new details. Bankwright's new mail processing solution even checks against a third-party address service and verifies that Laura has supplied a valid new address. Laura has completed her new account application correctly, but this type of account now requires an additional proof of identity to comply with new government regulations. Laura has forgotten to supply this. Andrew is alerted to this automatically by the business rules inside Bankwright's new mailroom operation. He chooses the best next action from the list, request proof of identity. Meanwhile, Frank, who manages Bankwright's mail operations overall, has complete visibility through real-time dashboards. He sees that paper mail processing rates are above target, and electronic mail performance is good too. But new account applications are bottlenecked because of the additional requirement for a proof of identity document. The dashboards prompt Frank to suggest a process improvement. So Frank notifies the new accounts department by email that they should consider changing instructions on the application form. Laura is surprised that just hours after sending her application, she receives a message on her smartphone from Bankwright asking her to send a photo of her driver's license, since that's required for the new account she's opening. Laura chooses to take the Smart ID option that Bankwright offers. Laura clicks as instructed, positions the smartphone camera to capture an image of her license, presses capture, and that's it. The phone displays a message, "Thank you, your new account application will now continue. We'll be in touch soon. Your friends at Bankwright." Wow, these Bankwright people just keep getting better. Bankwright's mail operation is waiting for Laura's response and automatically matches the driver's license as proof of identity with the new account application received earlier. Manuel, who you'll remember is in the new account department at Bankwright, receives Laura's new account application. On the right side of his screen, he reviews the images of the application form and then the driver's license image. On the left of his screen, he sees all the information required to enable him to activate Laura's new account. Manuel selects to issue the welcome kit by email and then completes the process. Checking her email in the evening, Laura sees the congratulations email from Bankwright, opens it, and sees the welcome kit. Laura's new account application was processed from start to finish in less than 12 hours, even though she initially forgot to send proof of identity that Bankwright needed. The bank engaged with Laura through channels of her choice, email and smartphone, while gathering critical documents, and in parallel they changed all the records to show Laura's new address. A great customer experience makes Laura a happy customer, and her friend Margaret is going to hear all about how doing business with Bankwright is, well, just better. Since Bankwright implemented Kofax, better mail processing has made the bank's customer engagement more responsive. Processing of all types of mail is streamlined, and the productivity of mailroom and other staff is greatly improved. With its new level of insight and control into all mail processing, Bankwright now simply makes better decisions. To learn how Kofax Mailroom automation can improve your customer engagement, visit www.kofax.com.